my name is Nas, and tonight we bring to you Illmatic.
When did you know that you could make records? Was there something that you heard, a record you heard, and said, this is what I gotta do?
The Jackson 5 ABC album. That record was one of the first pieces of record. First it was Sesame Street, and then the Jackson 5 ABC album was probably the second album I ever bought. And once I heard that, man, it was like, you know, these things can happen, you know? That when I said it, one of the points was, yes, a part of it would have died, and it was all about trying to re-energize everyone, myself included, to take it more serious. No matter how global hip-hop is starting to become and how much money is being made, I knew that statement right there would make everyone think about hip-hop again and question themselves to know, question themselves, how much about hip-hop do they really know? Do they know the Fat Boys? Do they know Curtis Blow? And if not, why not? And then, what does it mean to someone that's young to go back and look up those people like how I would look at the ones before me? Mm-hmm. Doesn't even matter. I think hip-hop is now becoming like, it's getting some age on it. It's not, it's no longer a 10-year-old thing that's been around since '79. This thing is going on for decades now, and it looks like it's going to keep growing. So, no, I'd say right now that it's thriving. It's thriving with a lot of potential. I'm optimistic about the future.
A lot of people don't know. It's not widely known. The relationship that New York artists had with Tupac, and the respect, the mutual level of respect. Because a lot of people, if you just read the headlines, all you seen was that everyone hated each other, but not that the artists had that mutual respect. It seems like there's a lot of respect given to Tupac from East Coast artists after his death, but no one talks about the respect that they had for his creativity and art, and the mutual level of that. They only think about he hated New York as well. That's what I wanted you to allude to.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, Pac's one of my favorite artists, and when we saw each other, we had saw each other before that, but when we saw each other, I felt like he's in my city. I gotta step to this guy, so we stepped to Death Row and one of those parks out there, and really just got to the bottom of it. Just really got to the bottom of it. And what he said to me is, me and you are brothers. We're not supposed to. Me and you are never supposed to go at it. But I heard you were dissing me on mixtapes. I'm like, I heard you dissing me on this new Machiavelli album, and you were there. You know how we could. None of us could be sitting here right now because it was a very dangerous situation right there. And greater heads prevailed, is that to say?
Yeah.
And we both knew that we were supposed to continue that conversation and probably even squash the whole thing. But I was scheduled to meet him in Vegas.
Yeah.
And you and Jimmy Iovine called me about 4 in the morning and told me that he might not make it. It's touchy to talk on that because he's not here, and with all respect to his legacy, but it was a moment. It was a moment.
Put an L up for Big L. Word. Woo. Oh. Now we're gonna
a little of the eras that I like, the sound, circa 90s stuff. The Nasty was like 90s kind of vibe, so that's woven in there. And it's some personal stuff, you know, life stuff in there. So I try to put that out there, get that off my chest.
Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, 'cause you never know when you're gonna go. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we both lie, 'cause you never know when you're gonna go. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, 'cause you never know when you're gonna go. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we both lie. I woke up early on my birthday. 20 is a blessing. Essence of adolescence, leave my body now pressing.